A lot of their policies come from their German roots. They're originally from Germany, that's where they started. And one of their main things is cutting expenses. That's really what they want to do. So they do a lot of things different than your typical American grocer would do. Like they close early every day. Their customers return their own carts, and they also bag their own groceries. And it's kept consistent even moving into America, a totally different culture from Europe, and they still are consistent with that. They also like to disperse their power effectively. So they're empowering their workers and their individual stores rather than micromanaging everything that happens. So they have a flat hierarchy. So communication, there's a lot of horizontal communication rather than vertical. They're motivated. After talking to a store manager, he said that they're mostly motivated by they can offer resources to their employees better than their other rivals, other retail stores. They also have a lot of opportunities for advancement. This puts a lot of pressure on their store leadership to be able to motivate them past just the financial and resources type of motivation. So the fourth one is they have a lot of external competition in the U.S. There's a lot of grocery chains, regional ones and national ones. So, but they also have plans for expansion. They're going to spend $3.4 billion over the next 5 years, adding 900 locations in the United States, and that's going to make them the third largest grocer in the country. So that's pretty remarkable, being a store from Germany coming into the United States, and they're cutting into the market in a big way.
If we look back on the history of Aldi and then present, we can see the organization incorporated different aspects of the symbolic frame in creating clarity and productivity, such as their logos, values, and architecture. The goals and core values of Aldi are explicit to its customers, and owners try their best to stay true to those values in specific ways in how they operate each store regarding efficiency, productivity, and quality, making sure customers' needs are satisfied. The store is led by three core values: consistency, simplicity, and responsibility, and are displayed in various ways throughout the store. For instance, when you walk into an Aldi store, you'll notice products are shelved while kept in boxes, purposely done for the sake of efficiency. The intention behind box products is that employees are kept productive by not wasting time tearing many boxes open and placing individual products on shelves. All part of a project called the Invisible Case, which reflects one of three of their core values: simplicity. Furthermore, consistency is also displayed in certain functions throughout all these stores, from customer service to pricing of products. We are consistent in our dealings with people, product, price, and all other aspects of our day-to-day professional life, according to the company's website. However, the company's primary consistency is, and one they are reputable for, is their pricing. Aldi claims they are 42% cheaper regarding their products, while maintaining good quality. According to Meshed, Andy Prescott from Clark.com decided to test this claim to see if there really was such a difference in prices when it came to Aldi's competitors, such as Walmart. After comparing and looking at a range of products, Prescott discovered there was a whopping 41% savings when shopped at Aldi. And if you know the history behind Aldi, you would know why the company values significant savings and continues to maintain the reputation of a company of cheaper goods but with quality. The Albrecht family were infamous for their thrifty ways. Post-World War II, Carl and Theo took ownership over their mother's business and changed it into the first discount store in the world. The family was infamous for being obsessed with saving money, and proved to be true when it was alleged that one of the brothers, Theo, recycled used pencil stubs, wear old worn suits, and eschew any form of luxury even after he made his fortune.
Regarding human needs, Audi is essentially in 2015 recognized as by the National Recognition of Customer Satisfaction. How did they reach that? In essence, two reasons. They had the cash accuracy and then fast checkout. Fast checkout is one thing that a lot of customers mention when they talk about Audi. Audi also has the double guarantee, where if you're not satisfied with something, you can come back, replace it, and then you'll get refunded. And also on customer affairs, Audi has a 3.3 out of 5, which is pretty good, and most customers says their stuff are always fresh. Low prices is something that's very important also. And one thing that seems to be interesting that a lot of customers mention is that they're not really funded the 25 cents per cart. All right, now going over the employee satisfaction, I've with research I've seen that on ND.com like they have a 3.5 out of 5, and then on Carrier Bliss they have a 3.1 out of 5. Why are their scores so low regarding these issues? Most of the stuff that I found are related to hard work and is very physical. There's not much advancement for the employees. It's very fast paced, and some employees mentioned that there's no work and life balance. And some employees mentioned that they're mostly numbers focused and less people focused. So regarding level of trust with people outside, so I'll be going over some dates that has been mentioned on Match.com. So in 2014, it was found that fraud was involved between the family regarding false receipts. In 2016 to 2017, Aldi banned all bee-harming pesticides. In 2015, they had a ban on artificial colors, MSG, and hydrogenated oils from their products. In 2009, 2012, 2013, and 2015, the British Consumer Right gave them good awards because of what they were doing. Aldi also promote healthy food options. And then in 2017, one thing that shows a level of trust is that they remove all their eggs because they realized they were contaminated.
The first thing that it starts with is their main goal. Their main goal is we provide customers with focused range of high quality products at the best price. So everything that they do stems from this goal. They try to cut expenses for their customers by also having quality products. The second thing, they appear to have their greatest value is simplicity. So they want to keep everything simplified from their products and their hierarchy. So they have a decentralized system, and they put a lot of power into their individual stores and their store associates to make decisions. So their hierarchy goes from store associates, shift managers, and then there's one overall store manager. And then each division in the United States has one district manager or one or two district managers. So it's simple, and it makes it easy to communicate between corporate and individual stores and within the stores themselves. So this informal network is really important when it comes to Aldi because of how little leadership that they have within each store. So some policies, they're really big on efficiency with anything from unloading the trucks to putting all the products to the floor. They like to keep time of everything and be really fast with it. And then for store meetings, they meet once a month. So their corporate office will communicate to the store management what kind of policies they want to enforce and what they want to make sure they're communicating to each store so that the business is running effectively and how they want it to run. So this means the stores must have effective leaders because there's a lot of power to that one leader for each store. So they also have employee-friendly policies as far as for having tattoos. It's actually more acceptable now than it was at first. They have a 15-minute window between clocking in and for being late because they understand that life happens. Sometimes you're just going to be late for whatever reason. They do ask that you have clean hair and wear the company polo. So Aldi's a great company, and they're making great moves in the market, in the grocery market, especially in the United States recently. But like any company, there's room for improvement. I think they need to increase their store leadership because right now they only have one store manager in charge of each store with like shift managers below them. But they need help with the store manager as far as dealing with the larger issues that happen. It puts a lot of pressure on that one leader. Another thing is I think they need to have more meetings, like daily meetings within each store, because right now it's just a monthly meeting when they're communicating corporate policies to their employees. But I think communication would be a lot smoother if they had daily meetings.
I think they should change about their stores. Their aisles are very narrow. I think they should widen the aisles and make them a little bit, expand them a little bit more. Because I know personally, when I go grocery shopping at Aldi, I have no room to get around other people, especially when I go on a Sunday at 1:00 p.m. when it's extremely busy. And another thing I can say, and this is more of a policy recommendation, is that I think they should start selling cigarettes. Because when I want to go grocery shopping and also buy cigarettes on the side, I have to go to Publix, where it's a little bit more expensive at Publix when I go grocery shopping versus Aldi. And Aldi does not sell cigarettes, so Aldi can increase profits if they sold cigarettes like others, like their competitors like Walmart and Publix.
Regarding their customer satisfaction, not customer, employee satisfaction. Their employee satisfaction is pretty average. Like they have a 3.5 out of 5, a 3.1 out of 5. So one way to adjust that is probably to have more hands involved and then focus more on the employees and less on the numbers.